What's happening, everybody? I figure I'd do two in one day. You know, for the people that like the video, the first one, my first time in prison. This one here is called the stupidest arrest award, because I am the world fucking champion of that. And I'm going to share that story here momentarily. We just got the power back on here. I'm down in North Carolina. I don't live in Virginia anymore, thank God. Yeah, we had a hurricane blow through here last night about 2 o'clock in the morning, drop a bunch of twisters on us. Thing blew through real fast, man. That shit was like a hard-ass fart in a tight pair of pants. I'm telling you. Your shit shook some shit, rattled some shit, and rolled some shit. But anyways, you know, everybody's been arrested at least one point in their life. Most people, I can't say everyone, but I can say most people that I know or that would associate with someone such as myself have been arrested at least once in their life. Well, I've been arrested many times in my life, but this particular time was, this was some truly stupid shit. I mean, this is fucking, you know, this is award-winning shit here. So this happened January 1st, 2003. This was New Year's night. And this also happened in the Western Branch area of Chesapeake. About 2:30 in the morning. And I was with this girl. I'm not going to say her name, you know, to protect her identity, because God knows I've caused her enough embarrassment. But I went to this party in this neighborhood called Brittany Woods. Now this is an upper echelon, real rich, goody-goody type neighborhood. You know, hooligans such as myself were sorely out of place. So I get to this party with this girl about 8:30, and I had already been to prison one time. So they had come up with this new drink. It was called a cock block. You know, some people call it a Jaeger bomb. It's basically, you know, a shot of Jägermeister with some Red Bull around it. You know, I guess since then they've determined that when you drink caffeine beverages and alcohol that you do dumb shit. Well, I do dumb shit whether I'm drunk or not, but when I'm really fucking drunk, I really do really dumb shit. So I had about 17 of the son of a bitches, you know, and I'm going to tell you, Jägermeister, you know, that too, that is also something in this world that's not for the faint of heart. That shit will get you drunk, and I don't mean just regular drunk, I mean shithouse, roaring at the moon plastered drunk. And after 17 of them, I was fucking drunk. And I'm at this house, and, you know, right when I walk through the door, everybody's like, God damn, why'd you bring that motherfucker? You know, all of these, you know, goody-goody rich kids and shit. I was from a neighborhood called Dunedin. And that's where, you know, a lot more of the poor kids came from. But, you know, also the tougher kids. I mean, we grew up and we did what we did. And, you know, of course, at this point, you know, I was also a drug addict. I was just, you know, freshly into my cocaine addiction. So I'm at this party, 17 cock blocks in. And, you know, everybody, you know, one thing about it, you get drunk, you know, that's good and fine. It relaxes you, this, that, and the third. Well, I'm going to tell you something about Red Bull. Red Bull will give you the hurricane shits. Red Bull will allow you to project things out of your ass worse than drinking Mexican water. And the Red Bull started working on me. So I feel a bubbling sensation in my stomach as I'm going up the stairs. Now, it's past midnight. It's January 1st, 2003. Everybody's, you know, New Year's the fuck out. Everybody's looking to get drunk, pass out. But I can't because, you know, I'm all hopped up on fucking Red Bull and Jägermeister. So as I'm going up the stairs, I feel like it's a perfect opportunity to fucking pass gas, you know. So as I'm stepping up, my cheeks kind of part, and, you know, the only thing is with that burnt, there was a little something with that. But it wasn't one of those farts that's just like a total fucking disaster, you know. Everybody's had one of those. Everybody has had a fart that's went a little too far. Well, this fart, you know, I'm going to say it went too far, but it didn't, like, totally cross the line. Like, there was still, like, there was coming back from this. I could have hid this. It was like I farted and my butt cheeks caught it. You know, they like really like, almost like, you ever had one of those burps where you throw up, but you catch it like that? Well, that's what that fart was. My butt cheeks caught it, but just barely. So I'm sliding up these fucking stairs trying to be slick because I got khakis on. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows if you get khakis wet, them motherfuckers are brown. You know, and they get real brown. The wetter they get, the darker they get. And at this point, I'm trying to keep these motherfuckers as light as possible. So I get up to the first bathroom and I open the door, and there's a bunch of motherfuckers in there sniffing cocaine off the sink in the back of the toilet. So they look at me and I look at them. And I'm in a very fucking vicarious situation here, you know. And somebody's like, hey man, you want one? So I'm like, you know, oh, fuck it, what's it gonna hurt? You know, that was a mistake. Because as I bent down, that little bit of overflow kissed the back of my pants. It just like that. You know what I'm saying? It kissed the back of my pants. So I was beginning to lose control of the situation. So I sneak over to the linen closet and I grab a rag and a washcloth and I'm trying to boost these motherfuckers like somebody in Home Depot trying to score. I slide down to the kitchen. Nobody's in the kitchen. Now there's like probably 30 people at this party, and these are, like I said, these are like the elite good kids. So I go to the sink. I go to turn the sink on, wet the rag, because at this point, you know, this ain't gonna be just a dry cleanup. This is gonna require some fucking cleaning supplies and materials. And right as I'm wetting this fucking rag, these 3 badass blonde girls come in and start making margaritas with the fucking blender. And I'm like, son of a bitch. So I do the next best thing. I open the sliding glass door. I go out onto the back deck. I kill the light. And I'm looking. I'm like, man, I got to have some water, man. Because by now, you know, that overflow has started to trickle down. You know, it's right there at the bottom of my left ass cheek. I got a warm sensation on the right side. But I still feel like I can save the situation, you know, because I'm not a quitter at heart. I believe in giving everything a night's effort. So I sneaked down to the back side of the house. I found a water spigot. Well, these rich ass, poor ass motherfuckers ain't got no head on the water spigot. You got to have channel locks to turn the son of a bitch on. So I'm like, fuck, are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm not kidding. You can't make up shit like this. You know, I've got documentation for this charge. You know, so anybody that wants to call me out or say I'm bullshitting, you put your money where your mouth is, buddy. I'll prove you wrong every time. So I sneak around the side of the house. The fucking floodlights cut on. I get to the front of the house. There's these 2 big fucking holly bushes by the right window. And there's a hose wrapped up on the corner. So I'm like, fucking strike. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck yeah. Nobody's in front. You know, the whole neighborhood's quiet. I unwheel the hose. I fucking slide my shoes and socks off. I get everything fucking set to the side. I take my underwear. It were Joe Boxers. Y'all remember Joe Boxers? Well, I had a pair of fucking polka dot Joe Boxers. I pushed them motherfuckers in the bush because I don't ever want to see or hear from these motherfuckers again. And I cocked my leg up, man, and I'm going to tell you something. I sprayed my ass crack with that cold-ass motherfucking water hose, and my soul left my body. I mean, it was fucking terrible. God. The dignity, there was none. And I commenced to wiping my ass with that wet ass rag, you know, because at the point where I got to the water hose, there was no coming back from this. I was shitty as a bull's ass. A big light hits me in the back. Chesapeake Police Department. I put my hands up. They backed me up to the car. They said, sir, what the fuck are you doing? I said, wait a minute. I know what it looks like, but that's not what I'm doing. He said, well, what it looks like is you're looking in that fucking window. I said, no, sir. If you look in that bush right there, you will quite possibly see the shittiest pair of fucking boxer shorts you have ever seen in your life. And I'll be damned if that son of a bitch didn't get them. And by now, there's 20 people on the porch watching this cop lift my shitty boxers up. He lets me get dressed. He tells me to go on about my business. Tells me to go in the house. I said, like hell, I'm not going back in that fucking house for nothing. So, needless to say, he took me to jail, and that's where I stayed. Well, for the night anyway. You know, it was a very humbling situation. It was a very embarrassing situation. Apparently, the girl thought it would be funny because she was so pissed off, she just decided to go with it. When I got out of jail the next morning, I had 37 goddamn messages on my phone. I'm talking about everything from, you stupid, retarded, motherfucker. I can't believe I took you to my friend's house and you shit in the goddamn bushes. Well, she was wrong from the jump. I didn't shit in the bushes. I shit in my pants. My shitty drawers went in the bushes. But I guess the point of the story is this. When you make a mistake, own it. Because if not, that motherfucker will own you. And as a side note, I can remember one more asshole that was on my voicemail that night. And he said something along the lines of, "Hey, shit, hey! Hey, man, was it cold when you wiped your ass? I bet it was cold. Them boxes was stiff as a motherfucker, bro. You shitty bitch." And I've lived with that my entire life. But when it comes to the stupidest arrest in the world, I'm the only motherfucker I've ever met in all my years of incarceration and travel that has been to jail for shitting his pants at a New Year's party. And if you can top that, get at me. My email is jjm22969@gmail.com. I would love to hear your story or compare notes. You know, that's some that's some next level shit, man. If you got that one beat, please get at me because I'm fucking all ears. You know, I've never in all my travels come across anything as stupid as that. And anything that stupid, it just can't fucking get past me. So anyways, this one's called the Stupidest Arrest Award. And if you can beat it, beat it. If not, I hope you enjoyed it. There's plenty of people that have heard this story before out there. Anybody that has, please like. Please, share my page. Check me out. You know, that's what I'm here to do, man. I'm here to laugh at myself. You know, I'm here to make you laugh, brighten your day, man. I just had a guy hit me and tell me he's going through some things. Hey, Mark O'Leary, man, I love you, bro. We've been through some things together, man. You know me as Heavy, man. Hit me at Heavy Hooks, man. You know, that's what I'm here for, man, is to laugh, joke, share my life experiences. I've got a plenty of them. Subscribe, man. Keep coming back. Like they say in NA, right? It works if you work it. Y'all have a good evening.